Siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Oh.
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
What do you mean, new kit?
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two are such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Okay, that kind of looks cool.
Still think it could have used a cloak.
No cloaks.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration. I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame.
Really?
Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
I mean, I like it.
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored.
Oh, gross. No.
But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there.
Nice.
And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
So it is a marvel then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades.
Okay.
Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I mean, any technology sufficiently advanced enough is what's it called? Yeah, might as well be magic. Certain quote, I can't remember who said it. Anyway, yeah, why is your best friend a wizard then?
But you and the doctor seem to work well together.
Well, no need to put a label on things. The guy is good at making sense of this madness every now and then. He's not talking to his cape.
Indiscernible. There we go. Indiscernible for magic. I think I'm good for now.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Okay. Oh, why not? The gamma coil.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys.
Okay.
How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change?
Sounds like a plan.
How's it going, boss?
Can use the core material covered in combat to create hero abilities. Oh.
I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway. Third state of matter, indeed.
Analyze.
Let's see what you've got here. What do you think?
Middle. Didn't we already have this one? Definitely. Oh, discard a random card, okay. Didn't we already have these? Yeah, we own 2 of each. Okay. I guess we'll take another chain.
Hunter, when
Suppose?
you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
Go to the yard. Duplicate abilities can be combined into new ones. More. Oh, didn't know that. Didn't you tell me this before? I would have gone for my main character. Zamoon, or Moon Knight. Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconscious. Naturally, because Moon Knight is like that.
That is something.
Multi-personality thing.
Fascinating.
Fascinating, yes.
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter.
That's what we were thinking.
However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
No, he does not.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you.
Okay.
Simply put, how do you feel?
Physically, I am fine. However, I do feel some...
Grogginess, a tinge of nausea, sense of memory loss upon
I feel like that
time
would be
of
natural
passing,
after 300
watery or
years.
itchy eyes, common side effects when one is pulled back into
very
the light.
least.
Believe me, I know. If any other symptoms arise, you can always tell me. Particularly if you develop a craving for brains. I have a cream for that. In any event,
Okay.
I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge. Wanda, lost.
I doubt Wanda's lost.
Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
Out for a bit. Hopefully that fixes things.
Lilith's
blame
power
yourself,
has
shit
placed
happens.
a dark shroud over us all, Doctor. You are not alone in this.
Your words are appreciated. Still, I must not allow the underlying truth of the situation to become shrouded as well. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday. It was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
Okay.
Tell me about your sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
Okay. Yeah, never been broken before.
And no one has ever broken the spell? Ever?
There's always a first for everything, but I had honestly never imagined a scenario in which the wards could be broken. Perhaps it was arrogance on my part, but Lilith is among the more cunning enemies we've ever faced.
Right, kind of already know about one. I know about Venom, so I'm good.
Let us talk later.
Yeah, those
Visit whenever
opportunities
you
with
like.
people who are
It's
not really into
not
the
often I get to
MCU to
converse with a true legend.
figure things out.
What is this?
Nova rises into the starry night sky, surrounded by stars that represent the support of his team. This card symbolizes serenity and the hope of the future.
Welcome
that,
to
like
the
Excalibur?
yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
No, that was being inquisitive. We can talk after.
Train first, then talk.
All right then.
Yeah, I figured you would appreciate that. What is this? Oh.
Back again.
Player possesses 2 copies of the same ability that can be combined to create a new, more powerful version. So. We can upgrade his quick strike to strike 3. Okay.
If you can beat Carol in a straight fight, I'll let you skip training. Good luck with that. Before we trained, you had questions. Go on, ask.
Can
Sure,
I
but not
ask
about
about
him.
you?
I guess.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time.
Okay.
Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
Okay.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
Okay, thanks.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Let's go with...
Tell
Sure.
me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us on track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
Okay.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anyone else?
Sure.
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Who else?
Cool. No, I think that's all for now.
Nobody else.
Sure.
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
All this
Good to
gloss
see you.
flying about.
Hunter.
Did I actually get the stuff that was right here? Oh, see? What's that? When the cinematic kicked in. Don't know what this essence is for.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers. You can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
The Venom creature surprised me before. He will not do so again.
And we got a fancy new suit,
That
so.
thing's tougher than a flirkin' furball. You better steer clear of him and his creepy slime shield for a while. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've gotta find a workaround.
Okay.
As in Hydra. They've gotta know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Well, if there is any time to put your powers of persuasion to work, now is the time, Captain.
Trust me, Hunter, I'm looking forward to it. Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for years. Can't wait to remove them for good. Find me in the war room when you're finished here.
All right.
There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Thanks. Anything down it? What's that underneath the bridge? Water rod. Elemental rod. Sting?
Yes?
Okay, we're not talking.
Well, looky who it is.
Hey,
So don't have any more keys. What's up, bro?
Probably time to head out, right?
Nothing
Oh,
is
that
certain
wasn't
these
there
days,
before.
but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say Gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second. Come on, Tony. You managed to stream the Super Bowl to a Kree battleship 50 light years out. This should be easy.
Jesus.
Oh, we waited all year for that game, and you know the Skrulls would have spoiled it for us if they got the chance.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the Gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Oh, wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new Gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chunk.
The acronym.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone.
Jesus.
Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Jesus.
Find me when you're ready.
Okay.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
Right, let's do it.
I don't know.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased.
Oh, really? The superhero pose walk thing? Jesus.
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality.
Oh, wear my sunglasses at night. On no graphical glitch, thank you very much.
Gamma
Decent
signatures and
transition.
unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach.
The other side, yeah. Final location with a bit. Okay, gotta keep that in mind.
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Smartest fanatic in the room. It's a small room. Jesus.
Hydra's resident mad scientist.
Not just Hydras. Liliths. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
I need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best.
Cool.
Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
Hello there. Oh, this thing makes what looks like a rather explosive barrel.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Performance action, really? Kill, 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 kill. Some big boys over there. And kill all those three. Do it. Boop.
You are a force to be reckoned.
Multi-kill. Mega kill. That'll be a big old hit. Anything better we can do? I think he'll land outside of this, I'm hoping, so my guy won't take any... Oh no, hang on, it says take damage. Tick, Blackie.
Get some.
So that's how that works.
She's just on the border of that. But, I think... Oh, hang on. There we go.
Here we go. Ouch.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's one hell of a move.
I am afraid you might not make it back from this one.
We will not fail.
Okay, gonna take some damage here.
This is getting old.
Barely a scratch.
It is but a scratch.
Awaiting reinforcements.
Oh, grouped around the barrel, are we, huh? That's kind of cute. Reassess, okay. Left shift.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right? Watch close.
Really would like a knockback. Nice level
I'm
up.
still in my prime.
Ah. Oh, wrong guy to freaking move. I thought I was moving him. Or her, sorry. God. Damn it.
Not a problem.
I'm gonna hit that. That'll blow up the barrel. There we go.
Save this one just for you.
That is one way of making your presence
Binary.
known.